Welcome to our animated and anonymous sports show, first time in history, where we bring you the latest in the world of sports, insightful analysis, and lively debates. In our first episode, we'll be discussing the biggest headlines in the sports world. From recent trade rumors in the NHL to the latest highlights on the NHL All-Star Game, we'll cover it all about NHL at the moment. So grab a drink and get ready for an action-packed hour of sports talk. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our very first sports anchor. My name is Neil. I will bring a wealth of knowledge and a passion for sports to our liable listeners. With over a decade of experience covering the biggest events in the world of sports. With his keen eye for detail, Neil provides in-depth analysis, breaking down complex strategies and game-changing moments. He's known for his engaging and entertaining on-air presence and has a unique ability to make even the most complex sports concepts easy to understand. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just a casual observer, Neil's coverage will keep you up to date and entertained. So, sit back, relax, and join the show. So our first topic is NHL All-Star Game. Ovechkin's impressive skills and charismatic personality have made him a popular figure both on and off the ice. He's a three-time MVP winner and has led the Washington Capitals to their first Stanley Cup championship in 2018. However, despite his success on the ice, Ovechkin has faced criticism for his political views. In 2018, he made headlines for his support of Russian President Vladimir Putin, causing some fans to question his beliefs. Despite this, Ovechkin remains one of the most beloved athletes in the hockey world and continues to inspire fans of all ages with his relentless work ethic and passion for the sport. To maintain his positive public image, Ovechkin works closely with his PR team to ensure that his message is received loud and clear. From charity events to interviews with major media outlets, Ovechkin is always working to make a positive impact both on and off the ice. The NHL All-Star Game Breakaway Challenge is a highly anticipated event that takes place during the annual NHL All-Star Game. The challenge is a skills competition where players are given the chance to showcase their creative and flash moves in front of a live audience. The Breakaway Challenge is a fun and lighthearted moment during the All-Star Game, giving fans and players alike a chance to relax and enjoy the festivities. With a focus on creativity and flair, players are encouraged to showcase their personality and put on a show for the crowd. Over the years, the Breakaway Challenge has become known for its spectacular and sometimes comical moments. From players jumping over sticks to making self-passes through their legs, the competition never fails to bring laughter and excitement to the arena. Fans also enjoy the lighthearted nature of the Breakaway Challenge, as it provides a welcome break from the more intense and serious atmosphere of a regular hockey game. The competition gives players the opportunity to show off their skills in a less serious setting, making it a fan-favorite event during the All-Star Game. In conclusion, the NHL All-Star Game Breakaway Challenge is a much-loved event that adds a touch of humor and creativity to the annual All-Star Game. With its emphasis on flair and fun, the Breakaway Challenge is a unique and entertaining competition that always manages to bring a smile to the faces of fans and players alike. The NHL All-Star Game Surfboard Challenge is a unique and entertaining event that takes place during the annual All-Star Game. The challenge, which was first introduced in 2019, is a skills competition where players are tasked with completing a series of tasks on a surfboard-inspired platform. The Surfboard Challenge is known for its fun and lighthearted atmosphere, as players are encouraged to showcase their personality and creativity. The event is designed to be a departure from the more serious nature of a regular hockey game, providing a chance for players to let loose and have some fun. One of the standout features of the Surfboard Challenge is its Miami-style aesthetic, with brightly colored surfboards, palm trees, and beach-themed decorations filling the arena. The colorful and lively atmosphere adds to the overall excitement of the event, making it a fan-favorite moment during the All-Star Game. In addition to its playful nature, the Surfboard Challenge is also highly entertaining to watch. With players performing tricks and stunts on the surfboard platform, the event is full of laughs, surprises, and awe-inspiring moments. The competition is a true spectacle and always manages to bring a smile to the faces of fans and players alike. In conclusion, the NHL All-Star Game Surfboard Challenge is a fun and entertaining event that adds a touch of humor and creativity to the annual All-Star Game. With its playful Miami-style aesthetic, the Surfboard Challenge provides a welcome break from the more serious atmosphere of a regular hockey game and is always a fan-favorite moment during the All-Star Game. This year's All-Star Game, held in Miami, was a standout event for many reasons. From its Miami-style aesthetic, with its bright colors and beach-themed decorations, to the gathering of the best players from around the league, the All-Star Game was a true spectacle. The Miami-style theme added an extra layer of excitement to the event, creating a lively and energetic atmosphere that was a hit with fans and players alike. From the pre-game festivities to the main event, the All-Star Game was a visual feast for the eyes, full of bright colors, elaborate decorations, and beautiful views of the city. Of course, the highlight of the All-Star Game is always the hockey. This year's event was no exception, with the best players in the league coming together to showcase their incredible skills on the ice. The game was fast-paced and action-packed, filled with incredible saves, dazzling goals, and high-flying plays that left fans in awe. In conclusion, this year's NHL All-Star Game was an overall great show. From its Miami-style aesthetic to the gathering of the best players in the league, the event was a true celebration of the sport of hockey. With its exciting atmosphere, incredible hockey, and unforgettable moments, the All-Star Game is sure to be remembered as one of the best in recent history. Our second topic is biggest NHL generally. The NHL is currently facing a unique situation compared to previous years. Despite having a high-scoring season, with the average goals per game being the highest it's been since 1990 at 3.14 goals, the league is facing a significant drop in ratings. In fact, ratings have declined by 22% from last year. This presents a challenge for the NHL, as they must find a way to increase viewership and keep fans engaged. One potential solution could be to promote the high-scoring nature of the game and highlight the many talented players who are contributing to the increase in goals. This could potentially attract new fans and reinvigorate the interest of those who may have tuned out in recent years. Another solution could be to address the reasons behind the drop in ratings. This could involve making changes to the way the game is played or improving the overall fan experience, such as making the games more accessible through streaming services or improving the in-game experience for fans in attendance. Ultimately, the NHL must find a way to address the drop in ratings and increase viewership if they want to maintain the success of the league. While the high-scoring nature of the game is certainly a positive, it will not be enough to sustain the league if the ratings continue to decline. The NHL must find innovative solutions to this problem if they want to remain relevant and continue to grow. Our third topic is biggest NHL trades. The NHL trade deadline is always a time of excitement and speculation, and this year is no different. One player that has been rumored to be on the move is Vancouver Canucks captain Bo Horvat. Horvat has been a key player for the Canucks for many years, and it would be a significant loss for the team if he were to be traded. However, for the New York Islanders, acquiring Horvat would be a great move. The Islanders have been one of the best teams in the NHL this season, and they have been led by their strong defense and outstanding goaltending. While they have been solid in their own end, they could use a player like Horvat who can provide a scoring boost to their offense. Horvat is known for his ability to play both ends of the ice, and his strong two-way game would fit perfectly with the Islanders' style of play. He has been a consistent scorer for the Canucks, and he would provide the Islanders with another option in the offensive zone. In recent years, the Islanders have relied heavily on their defense, and their success has come from playing a strong team game and relying on their goaltending. While it may seem counterintuitive, acquiring a player like Horvat could actually help the Islanders to continue their strong defensive play. With Horvat in the lineup, the Islanders would have another weapon to use in the offensive zone, which would put even more pressure on their opponents. This could lead to more turnovers and opportunities for the Islanders to create scoring chances. Overall, the Islanders would benefit greatly from acquiring Bo Horvat. While they may not necessarily need a sniper, they could use a player who can contribute at both ends of the ice. And Horvat fits that description perfectly. By adding Horvat to their already strong roster, the Islanders would be a force to be reckoned with come playoff time. The trade of Vladimir Tarasenko to the New York Rangers is a big move for both teams involved. The Rangers are a team on the rise, and they have made it clear that they believe they have a legitimate chance to compete for the Stanley Cup this year. Adding a player like Tarasenko to their lineup will only bolster their chances of making a deep playoff run. Tarasenko is a proven scorer in the NHL, and he has been one of the top goal scorers in the league for many years. He has a great shot and excellent offensive instincts, and he will provide the Rangers with another weapon in their quest for the Stanley Cup. With Tarasenko in the lineup, the Rangers will have even more firepower in the offensive zone, and they will be a tough team to play against. The trade is a win-win for both teams because the Blues are in need of a rebuild, and the Rangers are in win-now mode. By trading Tarasenko to the Rangers, the Blues will be able to receive assets that will help them in their rebuild, while the Rangers will be able to add a player who can help them make a deep playoff run. Overall, the trade of Vladimir Tarasenko to the New York Rangers is a great move for both teams involved. The Rangers are a team that is on the rise, and they believe that they have a legitimate chance to compete for the Stanley Cup this year. By adding Tarasenko to their lineup, they will only bolster their chances of making a deep playoff run. The trade is a win-win for both teams because the Blues are in need of a rebuild, and the Rangers are in win-now mode. Next, we move to F1 topic. The recent partnership between Red Bull Racing and Ford in Formula One is a significant development for both companies. With the F1 market in the US growing rapidly, the involvement of a major American automaker like Ford is a huge boost for the sport. While the launch of the partnership was a bit unusual, with Ford launching their partnership separately from Red Bull, it's clear why Red Bull was in New York to make the announcement. The city is a hub for the global motorsports industry, and it provides a high-profile platform for Red Bull to showcase their involvement in the sport. The partnership between Red Bull and Ford has the potential to bring a new level of excitement and competition to Formula One. With the added resources and expertise of a major automaker like Ford, Red Bull Racing will be well positioned to take on their rivals and compete for the championship. The fact that Ford is entering the sport is a positive sign for the future of Formula One in the US. With a major American automaker involved, it's likely that the sport will continue to grow in popularity and reach new audiences. This is great news for fans of the sport and for the future of Formula One. In conclusion, the partnership between Red Bull Racing and Ford in Formula One is a great move for both companies. With the F1 market in the US growing rapidly, the involvement of a major American automaker like Ford is a huge boost for the sport. The partnership has the potential to bring a new level of excitement and competition to the sport and further establish its presence in the US. Finally, NFL Super Bowl. The Philadelphia Eagles are poised to have a strong season in the NFL, and many believe that they have what it takes to win the Super Bowl. With a talented roster filled with playmakers on both sides of the ball, the Eagles are a team to be reckoned with. The Eagles have a solid quarterback in Carson Wentz, who has shown that he can lead the team to victory. He is surrounded by a talented group of playmakers, including running back Miles Sanders, tight end Zach Ertz, and wide receiver Dezeen Jackson. On defense, the Eagles have a solid group of playmakers, including defensive tackle Fletcher Cox, safety Jalen Mills, and cornerback Darius Slay. The Eagles have been working hard in the off-season to improve their team, and they have made several key additions that will help them make a deep playoff run. With a strong coaching staff and a talented roster, the Eagles are poised to make a strong push for the Super Bowl. In conclusion, the Philadelphia Eagles are a team to be reckoned with in the NFL, and many believe that they have what it takes to win the Super Bowl. With a talented roster, solid coaching, and a commitment to winning, the Eagles are poised to make a deep playoff run and bring the championship trophy home to Philadelphia. So big thanks for all listeners. This was our first pilot episode. The purpose of the podcast is also largely to engage viewers in the show. Viewers are the most important part of this, why this is being done. You assume the energy that is required for this. Some of the comments that have come to the video are always going through in the following episodes. The intention is that the viewer is allowed to ask questions about the sport and related issues, which will be gutted through.